Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be, wherever you are in this great and wonderful planet of ours. I was gonna sit down and bang out a couple of interviews that I have, one with like a horror site and one with another site, and I'm about to fund, so I can't. Oh, I just got another contribution. Let's see where that puts us. I may fund before 14,678. So I am $322. $322. That's three early bird specials away from funding in about 14 hours. Exciting. Exciting. I am excited. I don't know what to tell you. Wow. That's amazing. I went to bed last night. I was at just over 10,000. I was exhausted. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. And we got there, got to 10, and I'm like, all right, I quit. I'm out. I got up this morning. I was over 14 and, started getting my day going, took my shower, made my boiled eggs, drinking my coffee in my really old and beat up Doctor Who mug that the paint is all coming off of. You need to fund me so I can get a new Doctor Who mug. And then I was going to sit down and do my interviews, and I looked at it and I'm like, oh no, I will probably fund before I finish these interviews, and I need to be online when this funds, because yeah, everything after this, I actually get paid. Like I said, the 15,000 is just all the production of the book, coloring and lettering and printing and shipping and all that not fun stuff. Well, I guess coloring and lettering is fun, but it's not fun for me because I don't take part of it. But I would actually like to make a living off of this rather than donating all of my time so that I can pay a colorist and a letterer and a printer and all, and UPS or whoever I'm using. So yeah, very exciting that I'm about to make my first dime on Lone Star, and really hoping that that dime and the dime following go get in the bedroom and make me lots of more dimes, because I want to make this thing happen. I'm going to scroll through. Oh, slight update. If you go down and you look in my description, you'll see that the link to Lone Star is simply lonestarcomic.com. I bought that domain a couple of weeks ago, and now I set it up to point directly at the Indiegogo. So how easy is that? If anybody just wants to tell a friend, they don't have to be all, well, yeah, it's www.indiegogo/x/-hero-fantasy-x/x/x/1905368 / so you don't have to do that anymore. If you're on the street and you bump into your buddy who you used to read comic books with, and he doesn't read them anymore because he hates the direction they've gone, then you could say, you know what, man, you need to go to LONESTARcomic.com. Easy peasy Japanese. Slurp, slurp. Although it's coffee, so more of a sip, sip. All right, let's go over the Lone Star campaign with a screen share. I know you've all seen it already, but just in case there are some people who have not, here is my wonderful Indiegogo. Lone Star, Heart of the Hero. Too much cream. Sorry. There. Now this will be a glove glove. All right, so this is last night. This is when I went to bed. We were at $10,100. Let me do a quick refresh. We are at 14,728. Wow, we've gone up $50 since the last time. So let me shout out to Gregory Wells, who just bought both covers autographed. Chris Crosby, 14 minutes ago. Chris Crosby is Lone Star #1 cover B. He runs Keen Spot, and he's a great guy, and he's going to help me out with some marketing too. So yeah, everybody get over to Keen. If you love comics, he's got a whole variety of different web comics over there that you can check out. He's got a store if you want to buy print comics of those web comics. But yeah, he's got he used to do this one called Sore Thumbs that was hugely popular. It's all archived now. The artist abandoned Chris and went to go work for a book at Image, I believe. But yeah, get over there if you just want to read a whole bunch of free comics. He's got a slew of them over there. So get over to Keen Spot, and then yeah, check that out. It should have my advertisement. I actually haven't even looked yet. Oh, I'm screen sharing. Let me go there right now. Oh, there's my Patreon. I didn't even. So it's patreon.com/Mike S. Miller. Let's see. Keenspot.com. Keen Spot. Yeah, so here it is. Look at all of these comic books you could be reading for free. Flip side. And some of these are massively popular and successful. Chris has been doing this for a very long time. And yeah, so check it out. Look at all these, man. Look at them all. Some very cool. Oh, there's Sore Thumbs. There's Sore Thumbs. I'm going to click on this. Classics shirts. Let's go back to the first Sore Thumb. See when it was. It's really funny. I actually modeled. Oh, there's my ad. Nice. Thank you, Chris. I actually modeled electronic tigers off of Sore Thumbs, but from a different perspective. So like they're characters in a look at that, 2004. That's when he launched. Oh my gosh, 14 years ago. Holy cow. But they have characters in a video game store, and I had my characters in this guy's a hardcore right winger. And so I had mine in an art school, like, and they were all in the art school taking like video game classes and whatnot. So check it out. It's free, so you got nothing to lose. Go over there, spend a few hours reading some cool Sore Thumb stuff, some of the other stuff on Keen Spot. And he's got the best spot. Look at this. At San Diego Comic-Con. He is right between Marvel and Image and in front of Top Cow. So what I want to do is I want to bring Chris into the Comicsgate world, and then I want, so maybe we could put all the Comicsgate books on Keen Spot, and then this could be the Comicsgate. Talk about a sore thumb. Imagine the Comicsgate comics being represented in this spot at San Diego Comic-Con, right between Image and Marvel. It would be like planting the American flag in Moscow during the Cold War. Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing. Not going to happen this year. I need to nudge Chris over. I'll keep harassing him about it. I don't think he's full bore ready to jump ship into the Comicsgate world. Although he is doing a crazy oh, what is that book? It's a Trump. He does a Trump book. Trump's Titans. There it is. And this is, so it is, he's going to be doing this at con. So he's going to have these giant standees at the con for Trump's Titans, and it's going to be, oh my gosh. If I wasn't sitting at if I wasn't stuck behind my booth the whole convention, I would go there just to watch people's heads explode. Oh my goodness. But yeah, get over there. Support Trump's Titans at the con. He's going to have these like 9-foot tall standees of Trump and Melania, so that you can take pictures with life-size Trump Titans. So do it, get over there. Oh, look, there's a free digital edition of issue 1. What the heck? Let's take a look at that. Oh, I'd have to add it to my card. Well, you guys can do it. Keen Spot. Oh, this is Keen Spot Shop. But Keen Spot, go to Keen Spot right there. And check it out. Very easy to remember, and lots of good stuff on there. So do your duty and support him, because he's supporting me, and we are family. Shoot, what did I get on here for? I wasn't coming here to go on Keen Spot. I was coming here. Oh, Lone Star. All right, let's do a quick 14,728. Oh, I just got another contributor. Let's see where it goes up to. $14,756, and let us find out. That is Jonathan McDonald. Just ordered cover A. Thank you, Jonathan. All right. I'm going to give a shout out to some of these guys before I scroll through. I don't know if I can do everybody. I think there was like 100 people who backed while I was asleep. Everett Tavis, cover A autograph. Josh Van Halteren, cover A, number 1. Sorry. I shouldn't drink coffee and talk. The creamer just gacks me up in the back of my throat. Kevin Philpott, Lone Star number 1, cover B. Ruther Travis, Lone Star number 1. A lot of these are Europeans, because I can tell, well, maybe not European, but they're out of the country because I can tell by the shipping price. Caleb Division, Early Bird Special. Thank you, Caleb. Jay Cephas, cover B autograph. Yaron Stern, cover A autograph. David Combs, Early Bird Special. Antonio Malpica, Lone Star number 1, cover B. I keep getting buzzes, but I don't think it's contributions. Excuse me. William Palacio, Early Bird Special. Boy, that Early Bird Special is really popular. Let me see how many have gone. Whoa, 60. 60 Early Bird Specials are gone. That is $6,000 in Early Bird Specials. That's 40% of the money. 40% of purchases are Early Bird Specials. Wow. You guys, thank you. Just remember, if it says you're the 100th person to buy it, I don't know how it's going to tell you that. I'm just going to have to be here when it gets to 100 so I can make that option disappear. Yeah. So yes. Erase, negate, delete. Ah, there you go. It's all one word. Lone Star, number 1, cover A. Matt Villar, cover B. Micah Denny, Early Bird Special. Gerald Schaefer, cover A. Autographed. Kyle Forrest, Early Bird Special. Marguerite Mirakel, cover A autograph. Michael Batty, cover A autograph. Miser Picator, cover A autograph. Eric Alatzatianos Rodriguez, digital comics version. Someone asked me if I could create an option where you get a print copy and the digital version, but like at a lower price than, buying them separately. I think I can do that. So what do you think? Maybe dropping the digital. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not going to charge you full price for both, so I'll make an option like that maybe later today. Metin Basharan, early bird special. Pete Mack, cover A, autographed. Matt Von Siegel, Lone Star #1, cover B. Timothy O'Keefe, cover A, autographed. Ed Ashman, early bird special. Michael Beeson, early bird special. By the way, for those, I have not marked it up correctly yet, but this is cover B right here. The vampire cover is cover B. The gang member cover is cover A. So for those of you who are confused, because I didn't mark it down when I was doing the when I was porting this over, I'll probably have to tell that story all over again too. I had to port this over from another account because I couldn't get my other account verified in time for my launch, so I had to completely rebuild the thing. That's why there's a couple typos, like perhaps like this one says be a character in the year 218, and this one says that I will not be delivering until the year 2108. I was typing as fast as I could. My fingers got a little dyslexic, so yeah, there it is. Michael Beeson, early bird special. Cole Baker, Lone Star #1, cover A. Cheryl Abat, Lone Star, cover A. Ryan Draz, early bird special. Aaron Brett, Nottingham, both covers autograph. Glenn Mellison, both covers autograph. Noel Fuentes, both covers autographed. Jonathan Van Heertem, cover A, autograph. Jeff Earls, oh, thank you, Jeff. Lone Star #1, cover A. Jeff is a writer of mine that I partner with on all kinds of stuff. He will be one of the writers when Blacklist expands. Jeff is definitely going to be one of my writers. He's a fantastic writer. He's got a book called Pistol Fist. I don't even know how you can get it, but Google it, check it out. And yeah, Pistol Fist, Jeff Earls. Look him up. He goes under J.S. Earls. He's got a lot of great stuff out there. He helped me write, what was it, Black, Red, White for Ted Decker. We co-wrote that off of the novelization. Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff. So, and we're doing more stuff that just hasn't been published yet. Mark Middleton, Lone Star #1. Richard Abreu, both covers autograph. David Todora, both covers autograph. Kevin B, cover A, autograph. Jacob Roth, Lone Star #1, cover A. James Sillett, Lone Star for the Troops. Travis Kirkland, Lone Star for the Troops. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this so fast. I'm not even, guys, James, Travis, Lone Star for the Troops. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for that. Let's see how many we have sold for the Troops. We're doing, 11 claims so far. So Lone Star for the Troops is, you get 2 signed copies of Lone Star #1. So it's just like getting both covers autographed at a $40 deal. But then for your other $40, we're sending a minimum of 5 copies to the USO. A minimum because the more I sell, the cheaper the printing cost gets. And the cheaper the printing cost gets, the more I can send because I'm doing these at cost. So 11 claimed. That means the Troops will be getting a minimum of 5 times. Wait, how many did I sell? 55. A minimum of 55. Hopefully I'll like 100. You know, if I can get the cost down enough that I can send 10, that'd be awesome. So yeah. I just wanted to put the minimum of 5 on there because I don't want to overpromise, but I definitely want to send as many as I can at cost. So get Lone Star for the Troops. You're not only getting what you want, you are sending awesome superhero versus vampire goodness to our men and women serving overseas via the USO. So please, 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 if you've got a heart to, choose that instead of just buying stuff for yourself because it helps everybody. Ricardo Gonzalez, early bird special. Thomas L. Matthews, Lone Star #1. Daniel Gibson, Lone Star #1. Richard Doom, cover B autograph. Cam, Lone Star #1. Andrew Carrick, Lone Star #1. Tristram Salisbury, early bird special. Adam Coates, early bird special. Chuck Graham, cover B autograph. James Rowland, both covers autographed. Luke Williams, Lone Star, #1, cover A. Chuck B, cover A autographed. Josh Stiller, early bird special. Nathan Smith, both covers autographed. Rick Coughlin, early bird special. Charlie Wolf, early bird special. Wow, early bird special is popular. Leah Kriaschiff, early bird special. Mark Hegan, cover B autograph. Ian Francis, Lone Star #1, cover B. Dominic Gialombardo. Wow, I said that pretty good. Both covers autographed. Tony Collier, cover A autographed. Nick Sharp, cover B. Biren Turkey, Lone Star #1. Ron Payne, both covers. Adam Adair, Lone Star #1. Sam Sensabaugh, early bird special. D. Becker, digital comics version. Stacy Stewart, cover A autographed. Arthur Lewis, cover B autographed. And Daniel Casper, early bird special. I think that covers everyone. Jeremy Hollaback got one last night. I think about the time I went to bed. And James Lynn also, and Keltron. So Jack Daw, Daniel Daly, Eugene Ortiz, Sullivan, Phil White, Paul Partridge, Angus Dorby. Thank you to everyone who has thus far contributed to this great effort. We are, got some new people. Patrick Hired, Lone Star #1, cover A. John Kelly, both covers autographed. Where does that put us right now? Let's scroll up, because I think the website actually goes faster than the phone app for some bizarre reason. 14,841. Wow, we are $159 away from 100% funding of my goal. Whoo! You guys, thank you. You are so amazing. This is incredible. Wowzers. All right, so okay, so let's go through this. Let us simply go through this. For 15 measly dollars, no shipping, no hassles, you will get a digital comic version of Lone Star #1 with all the bells and whistles, including digital copies of both covers. You don't have to get 2 different covers for the digital copy. And whatever extras the stretch goals end up adding to the book, including, you know, if I write anything, maybe, I don't know, copy of the script. No, I don't want to do that. Sketchbook stuff, you know, extra artwork, whatever. I don't know, perhaps even a sneak peek at issue 2. It depends on the stretch goal, but it'll all be included. However big it gets, the digital comic version will include it. And you get all that for a measly $15. It's my, I wanted to make it available digitally. 10 of you have claimed it. And is a cheap way that you can enjoy Lone Star and enjoy being part of this entire process and the great revolution that we are causing in comicdom today. For $20 plus shipping, Lone Star #1, cover A. And for those of you in America, I did lower the shipping cost to $8 so it's as low as I can get it without risking ending up, like, you know, screwing myself in the end, because I want to keep this as cheap as I can for people. I'm doing what I can, but yeah. Uh-oh, somebody backed out of one. I think they're probably going to upgrade to, hopefully, yes, Rick Cohen upgraded to Lone Star for the troops. Thank you, Rick. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the troops and taking my advice. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep it as cheap as possible, and it's not to undermine the other guys doing it, but just because I've heard your complaints from the expense of it. And so, yeah, I can't drop it down to how much you could get it if you walked into your local comic book store. You know, 48 page would probably be like, what are they nowadays? $7, maybe $8? Maybe? I don't know. Some of them are 10. Some of them are more. Boy, have you seen the price of some magazines now? Just magazines on the rack, they're like $15, $20 for a magazine. It's a monthly. It's insane. So yeah, I went with the insane option. No. So it's $5 cheaper than standard, and shipping is a couple bucks cheaper. So altogether, you're saving around $7 from previous Indiegogos. And you know, I'm not as well known as Ethan is, so I need to lower the price a little bit. So Lone Star cover A or cover B, individually, unsigned. So that is your cheaper option for the printed one. And then if you want it signed, I also give you that option. I'm just popping it up $5 so it matches what Ethan's doing with them. And then you can get both covers, and they come autographed, so it's like you're paying for them unsigned, but you get them both signed. Same deal. Lone Star for the troops, I've just explained. The early bird special is both covers signed, plus brushed aluminum metal prints of both covers, signed and numbered. The prints will be the same size, or as close to it as humanly possible, as the comic books. They will be sans treatment, so they just what you see here, the raw naked art, that's what it'll look like. So it won't have the title logo on there or Blacklist logo or anything like that. It's just going to be the virgin art, they call it. It is only available to the first 100 backers, although I failed to I failed to port that part of the option over. So 60-year claim, I have to be here when the 100th one sells so that I can disappear this option, because you can't delete and you can't change once something has been purchased. So my only option is to jump on here when it hits 100 and make it invisible. That's the only other option you can do, is making things invisible. So let's see if there's any. Ooh, Andrew LB, both covers autographed. We're at 14,871. No, what? No, that didn't update. See, the phone doesn't update as fast. All right. So let me explain. Remarked cover B. No one's buying this because most of you don't understand what remarked means. A remark is when an artist takes a print of his work and draws a little head sketch or some little sketch on the work to make each print of the work a unique piece. And so this piece here, this cover here, it's going to have the Lone Star logo here, and it's got all this beautiful negative empty space here. And I am going to draw maybe Lone Star's head here, maybe Svarog, maybe a vampire, right here in ink. And yeah, that's the $100 Remarked cover B. I don't make it available for cover A because once the title logo goes here, there's not really anywhere good to draw a remark here. So I'm just going to do it on this one. So now that you know what it is, everyone can rush out and buy it. $3,000, be a character. So you can, if you have $3,000 laying around and you want to be a character in the founding comic of the Blacklist universe, that a character that may go on to live beyond even your own lifetime, if all of my fanciful plans go through, $3,000. Not a big price to pay for that. One original cover, $10,000. And as I note here, I will not sell these original pages. I apologize to our collectors. That said, I am willing to part with one of the two covers for this first issue, just to get the ball rolling on this whole thing. I won't be selling the covers for the other issues. All my Lone Star artwork will be safe and secure in my grubby little hands until I die and my kids sell them because they're greedy little monsters. You can be the only person in the whole world, worldwide, who has another original Lone Star original besides myself. I hope you brought bags of money because this one's not cheap. $10,000. I don't know if that'll sell. I just wanted to make the option for someone who's like, you know, just really crazy about supporting this and has deep pockets. So I know that's not for everybody. And someone already bought the Name an Unknown Soldier for $2,000, which was what it says. So my Unknown Soldiers, which you can see here. Oh, shoot. Wait, where's all my... Oh, there they are. Okay. I have to scroll slower so it can populate the page. So my Unknown Soldiers are Lone Star's team, right? You can go here, go to the Indiegogo at lonestarcomic.com, and you can see all of these. You can take your time and look at them. But this is his team. So this is the team of Unknown Soldiers. They are all powered. They were all pulled out of different wars, Vietnam or Iraq or Afghanistan, at the brink of death, and put through a procedure that saved their lives and imbued them with powers beyond that of normal men. Here you have Hotshot using his kinetic heat ability to heat up the coffee for Lone Star because he's a nice guy. And so all of these guys had names, but I was like, you know what? If somebody wants to have their name be one of these characters in perpetuity, then hey, I'm willing to do that. So I mean, unless their name is like IP Freely or Amanda Hug and Kiss, I'm fine with changing it to whatever, not Adolf Hitler or nothing stupid. But yeah, and someone took it like the first day, like the first couple hours. It was like bang, gone. Somebody wanted to name one of those characters, maybe after themselves, maybe after a family member. I don't know, but that option is available, or not available. It's not available. I don't know what I'm talking about. You can't even get it anymore. But you got to congratulate the person that did. So yeah, go through here, check out all the different covers and stuff. Not sure what I'm going to do with this. Maybe I'll get this colored up as a stretch goal and do another metal print offering. I don't know. I'll figure something out. And not sure what I'm going to do with this either. I've just been doing Lone Star art for no good reason. You know what it was is I was at a convention and it was slow, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to draw something. So I was like, oh, I'm going to do Lone Star in homage to the old Captain America punching Hitler comic. So I know I'm going to get the Captain America comparisons anyway, even though the character actually is only vaguely reminiscent of him. It's just that he's a patriot and he's from World War II. So other than that, but I did it anyways because I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm sure I'll get crap for it. So there it is. Let's go see what all our, oh, we got another supporter. Let's see where we're at. Ed 510, Lone Star #1, cover me. Thank you, Ed. That brings us up to sorry. Oh, that was a bad cough. Let me chug this down. Coffee, wakey. $14,921. We are $79 away from full funding. 99%. Wow. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. And you know what? I said it last night, and not that I was in tears or anything, but this cannot happen without you. This is, you guys are part of this, this movement, this paradigm shift in how comics are made, how comics are distributed, and how comics fans are treated, right? I promise you, I'm never going to come after you and tell you I don't want your money, go away, you're a piece of POS, or whatever those just hateful SJWs have been doing, just turning on the fans and being just, I mean, you could disagree with me all you want. I'm not going to hate you for it. I may not follow you on Twitter, but Let me see. Let's see what you guys are saying. I can grab this. Oh no, that's Twitter. I don't want to go on Twitter right now. So it is a hive of villainy. Let's see. Come on. Blue channel. 12:32. Lone Star about to fully fund. And I've got my. There it is. LoneStarComic.com. LoneStarComic.com. Live. Beat Claymore. Broke YouTube. Kidding. Oh, that umbrella goes on right now. Okay, let's see what we got. $51 to go. So excited. I am, wow, yeah, thrilled. This, $51 to go. $51 to go. $51 to go. Jeremy Sprague, cover B autographed. Is that what brought us up to 51 to go? I believe so. Oh my gosh, can you see that? Look at that. I got chills. My hair is standing on end like Peter Parker in a bus. Oh my gosh. Oh, all over my body. All over my body. Ah, who's going to be my 221st contributor? Buying something worth $51 or more. Actually, you just buy something worth $50 and the shipping will bump it over. I just need one more. Drum roll. Who's going to do it? Who's going to be? Who is going to have that honor? Oh, that's probably Jeremy. I get these notifications on my phone first, and then they repeat themselves on my computer as it refreshes every minute. Richard Corwin, Blacklist Universe. The real Captain America is a great homage. Yeah. Someone buy a Lone Star for the troops. Yeah. Ooh, no way. $18 to go. $18 to go. That's the wrong thing. It says 100%, but it must, yeah, it must round up. I mean, when you're at $18 out of 14,982. Oh, man. So it is 12:35 p.m. Someone buy a digital copy. That's all we need is one digital copy sale. And we are over. Oh, Michael Pronesti bought the early bird special. That is what got us up there. Is it? Or is it? Like I said, the phone doesn't populate the actual number quick enough. Why does it take so long to refresh? Nope, that wasn't the one. Okay, we still need 18 bucks. 18 bucks. You are now good. Someone buy this one. You are now good. Congrats. I did? No. 15,097. Jill, we're funded. We funded 15,000. Look at that. Look at all the hairs standing up on my. It's like I look like a pincushion. Well, you can't see because my hairs are really, really fine. Whew. Wow. Thank you guys. 45 of you here watching this with me. This is exciting. This is exciting. So let's see. 12:37. I launched this at 10 last night. So 14 hours, 14 and a half hours. 14 and a half hours. That is about $1,000 an hour. You guys have helped get this going. So, wow. Yes. Oh. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, let's keep it going. Like I said, LONESTARcomic.com. Please, please, please post that everywhere you can. Pin it to the top of wherever you can. Get the word out. We are changing the face of comics, and it starts right here. Mike is going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I may well up a little bit, but I'm a man. Now on to 150,000. Yeah, from your lips to God's ears, brother. Awesome stuff. $15,000. 14.5 hours. Whew. Don't cry, Mike. You'll make me cry. I'll be getting one. I just have to wait till payday. I'm looking really forward to this one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Margaret Miracle, number 208 backer right here. Well, thank you, Margaret. Margaret. Hot Lips. We're just going to call you Hot Lips, Margaret. All gravy here on in. Yeah. Yeah. And then, you know what? The thing is, once we go over gravy, because the plan is for me to just take my page rate. If we get that far, hopefully we'll get that far. And then anything over the page rate, I'm going to start building other things in the Blacklist universe. Because, you know, like, I'm not going to ask someone to draw a book for me the way I did. Like, I did the first 20 pages and 4 cover illustrations, you know, on my own time. I wouldn't do that to someone else. If there's another professional I want to do one of my books, and then I'm going to come on here and fund it, gosh, my brain is befuddled now. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna ask somebody to do something for free just because I did, because it's my stuff. So yeah, anything additional I get over what is just my page rate, so I can pay my mortgage and bills and get into TV. Then yeah, I'm gonna be putting that into building the future of Blacklist universe. So the best deal you have there, Mike, is the perk for the troops. That's right. It is the best deal. I made it the best deal on purpose. Yeah, you guys get your books, and then everything else goes to the troops. It's fantastic. Mike, if you get past 100,000, will you build us the Knights of Me? Build us and the Knights of Me a rockery. A rockery? Is that a take on a shrubbery?
Me! I will chop it down with a herring.
Lone Star. Da, 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 da. Hey, wait a second. How did that happen? We just went from 1592 to 97. Did somebody change something? That's weird. Stacy Stewart, cover B autographed. No, that's bizarre. How do you change from 97? Anyways, we're 101% funded. That 1% goes in my pocket. So thank you guys. Thank you.
We want a shrubbery. Me.
No, it's not you. Are you saying me to that old woman? Oh, what desperate times do we live in? I can't remember. I could do I could do a lot of Monty Python, but that scene, I don't remember every word.
I fought in your general direction. Your father was a hamster, and your mother smelt of elderberries.
Marjorie Davis, congrats, Mike. So happy about Lone Star. Gonna back it when I get my check. Keep on doing what you do. Much love, man. Thank you, Marjorie. Yeah, you know, and that was part of the reason that I wanted to launch it like late Friday and Saturday. Is a lot of people get paid on Friday, so I'm hoping they don't spend their money on drinking and partying before they get to LONESTARcomic.com and drop some scratch in my pocket so I can make a living doing my chosen profession and bring you all a great new universe of of characters. This is just the beginning. You guys are the foundation of this whole new universe. I mean, yeah, I mean, you saw the commercial. That's what I want you to feel like not only that you bought the first issue of Super Action Comics #1, but you helped the guys to fund the making of Action Comics #1, right? And then like there's this, because this is at max. I'm thinking there's going to be 5,000 copies of this. So imagine that. Imagine there was a pre-press or before it went out to all the newsstands. There was an initial print run of Action Comics #1 with a unique cover that no one else ever got, right? And you got that. And then when it went out into the main market, everybody else got something else, and that's the thing that just keeps getting printed and reprinted and whatever. And the value of that is like nothing. But you have this special thing that not only could be worth a great deal of money, I hope, but it is like a badge of honor that you were there, not just buying, but supporting the creation of Action Comics #1, right? I mean, that's gosh, I get goosebumps. Just, is everybody feeling me? Do you feel me? Let's see where we're at. Oh, 15207. Thank you, Text Tank, for getting the early bird special. All right. We should all get free tickets to the Lone Star movie 15 years from now. You know what? I want to create something. Like a membership card or a certificate, like something, and everybody gets a specific number so that, yeah, like us, right? This crew, not just the 51 watching now, but everybody who's going to back this very, very first Indiegogo gets like a special key with like special access to stuff for like the rest of eternity when it comes to the Blacklist universe. So yeah, Founders Club, yes. Oh, I'm getting more chills. These are all great ideas. Yeah, Lone Star Cowboy. Should Edwin play Lone Star in the movie? Yes. If it's animated. I don't know if he's a good actor. That would have to come first. But yeah, what do you guys think? You guys want to be the Founders Club and like have like just something that certifies you to get special deals or like first look stuff on whatever, and it'd be something that applies like literally to everybody that purchases within the next 30 days, right? Like the after 30 days people, maybe not, but just because then it just turns into a store. But yeah, something that lets you guys know that you have that, you can just walk to the front of the line at the club and entrez-vous. All right, yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. I'm told, because I can't do this without you guys, and you are my stars and stripes. You are freaking. You got me so excited right now. Oh my gosh. Kind of overwhelming. Oh my gosh. I stopped for a second and I literally am starting to tear up. Okay, stop it. I'm a man. Men don't cry. I'm just going to splash water on my face. This is the fun part. Man up. Yeah. No. It's like excitement. And it's like I stopped to take a breath and realize the magnitude of what's going on right now. And it's just overwhelming. And wow, you guys are the best. You guys are the freaking best. I'm getting dust in my eyes. And you were here. It's 12:47 on a Saturday. You could all be out at the beach or riding horses or playing golf or something. And you're here listening to me blather on because I got my goal. I got my goal. I'm at 15,207 right now, which means I get $207 on my own. Just knowing that you guys are supporting me is just like filling me with joy. I thank you guys so much. You rock. How many issues of Lone Star are coming out over the first year? 3 48-page issues. Initially, I wanted it to be a 6-issue miniseries, and that's actually why I drew 2 covers, because it was going to be cover 1, cover 2 for the first 2 books. But I wanted to do a bigger book for Kickstarter or for Indiegogo. And so, yeah, I compiled them both, and then I just made them alternate covers. I had a friend who I really wanted to do an alternate cover for me, but he's on contract with one of the bigger companies, and he doesn't think he's going to be able to do it. So that's too bad. I'm going to keep bugging him. Maybe he can do one for one of the later books. Or if he can do it, then maybe get it going. Oh, man, my brain's all flustered. I'm so excited right now. It's okay. Even Ethan got emotional when he was streaming his goal hits. Well, you know, Ethan's all about the feels. He's just a big teddy bear inside. 21:48 here in Poland. 21:48, which is 9 p.m. We appreciate the true American hero here too. Yes. Kuzwazi's cuts. Wow, dude, you need to make a name that American people can read easier. I'm just gonna call you Cuz. All right. What up, Cuz? And that means we're cousins too. So, congrats, Mike. You found it. Thank you, Bootsy. It's 22:48 in Romania. Got you all beaten. 0 depressive. 0. Do you listen to me? Did you come over from V? From V's stream? Your fellow Romanian gypsy? John Weiland, I'm watching this and putting rhinestones on one of my jackets. Oh, maybe when I do the Eagle shirts, you guys can bedazzle them and be the rhinestone Lone Star. Poland is standing tall. Yes. Number 244. No, Comic Skate. No, Comic Skate what? I miss what? Huh? Grant Hall, 15,240. Oh, did I get more? I get another one? Who am I thanking now? Trevor Wright. Thank you, Trevor Wright, for getting the cover A autographed. And Caleb Mayberry for cover B autographed. I didn't say that already, did I? Maybe I did. I don't know. Oh, wait, 15,273. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, so it was 2. Yes, weird. This app, it'll tell me who's buying, but then it won't populate that number into this number for like 30 seconds or a minute. So it gets me confused. All right, 12:50 p.m. here in California. Yes, Elric Yoga. I'm in San Diego. Where are you at? Congrats on getting funded, dude. Thank you. Marilyn, 79. Grant Hall, 5:51 a.m. here in Australia. Grant Hall, what on earth are you still doing up at 5:51? You a nutter. Sorry, change accents there. I'm here from Comicsgate, not from V. Oh, okay. Though V is okay. My nick means F everything is taken in Polish. That's classic. Is Lone Star funded? Yes, John Smith. Lone Star is funded. $15,000. So all of my production, all of my coloring, my my lettering, printing costs, everything should be covered. Now it's time to put money in Mike's pocket so that I can pay my mortgage. I need to get a new car. Need a lot of stuff, actually. 14 hours to fully fund, yes. God bless you, Mike. Thank you, Archgeek. I've been praying for you and your family ever since I learned what you have been through. Congrats again. Thank you, Arch. I appreciate your prayers. I appreciate your fellowship and your fanship. Same, San Diego. Oh, right on. I'm out in Spring Valley. Where are you at? We're going to dox each other right down to the address. Josmus, are there other projects that you are working on or plan on after Lone Star? Holy cow, brother! I have an entire universe planned. I'm not going to launch everything all at one time. I'm gonna have one thing launch off into another, and then hopefully, you know, over the course of the next few years, I'll have 5 or 10 titles. No, man, this is a universe. This is the foundational comic book for an entire universe. This is Action Comics #1. This is, what was the first Marvel book back when they were still doing Marvel? Atlas. This is Atlas Comics #1. Before Marvel was Marvel, Atlas Comics came out, and they did like science fiction monsters and stuff. You know, that's where the Human Torch came from. That's where the Hulk came from. That's where several of them came from. And then they morphed into Marvel. But that's what this is. That's what Lone Star is. Lone Star is the ignition point of an entire universe. So, yeah, come fly with me. Let's fly away. We're going to do great things. We're going to do great things together. John, a new TV. Yeah, I have a special needs son. He's my youngest, Jojo. And a few weeks ago, he was playing Xbox. And my middle son, Isaac, told him it was time to go to bed and then turned off the TV. And he freaked out and smashed the TV with the Xbox controller. So we have been without TV for a while now. So, because yeah. And that was brand new. I bought it like 6 months ago because he broke the last one too. So I need to figure something out. Grant Hall, I had to wake up to see if Lone Star was funded. No, we'll go back to bed. It's funded. Can you give us a look at the villains? Yeah, I don't want to do it on this stream. The villains are, well, I mean, you can see the first gaggle of villains on cover B. If you go to LoneStarComic.com, that takes you to the Indiegogo. Scroll down, and you see the one where he's fighting a bunch of vampires. That's the initial batch of villains that he's fighting. And one of the villains from that batch survives, and he ignites. I don't want to give everything away, but his name is Sparog. He's like a hundreds of years old Russian vampire. Came over here after the Soviet Union collapsed. And yeah, so there it is. Direct people to your Blacklist Universe video. Yeah, go to my page. Well, not my page. Well, no, it's the Blacklist Universe video. Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you want an explanation of what the plan is with the entire universe, go to my video. You know, go to my whatever YouTube page. Scroll down until you find one that's called Blacklist Universe, and watch that. It explains this plan that I have been cooking up for a long time. So. Matt V, congratulations on your success earlier today. I backed your book. The vampire cover is awesome. Thank you, Matt. Thank you very much. Let's do a refresh and see if anybody got anything. No one's bought anything. I'm not selling it. I'm not selling it. Marvel Comics #1 in the 40s. But prior to Marvel Comics #1, they were Atlas. So yeah, well, either way. Marvel Comics #1 would be good, but to have too. How long have you had the idea for Lone Star, and where did it come from? Lone Star as an individual character is only about a year old. A little older, longer, between maybe a year and a half old. But the entire world in the Lone Star comic is cobbled together from, I have a vampire trilogy that I created like in 2003 maybe. It was called Bloodborne. Oh no, wait, it's older than that. Oh, I created that when I was living in San Diego. 99. So it's almost 20 years old. And I had this vampire trilogy where, well, but it's where I created like the world and all that stuff. But so I took that, and then I took another one of my ideas, which was the Unknown Soldiers, which that idea is probably about a decade old. And so I sort of merged these two ideas together. And then I pulled one of the soldiers out of the Unknown Soldiers to focus on, and I made that Lone Star. So it has, the entirety of the story has a very, very rich history, a very, very rich backstory. But Lone Star himself as a character with the design you see now, I drew for the first time at Chicago Comic-Con, C2E2. Not this one, but the year before. So 2017 C2E2. And they're, I was showing it to people then just to get their opinions. So yeah, there's the very long-winded answer for that answer. Ulrich, I don't want to say where I live, but I live below Escondido and above El Cajon. Oh, I know where that is. So you live where the Taco Bells are populated by white workers. Fine. There's an area in San Diego that is like all white people. Well, not all, but I wonder if he lives there. La 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 la. Fry's Electronics is your friend. I got it at Costco. I should have got it someplace with like insurance against special needs children. So the 66 of you now, I'm hoping every single one of you has already gone to Blacklist or to LoneStarComic.com and supported the book. But if you haven't, then feel free to take a moment, go over there, get yourself a support the troops, and yeah, let's build this thing up together. We are fully funded, 14 hours in, super excited. Man, super excited. Sounds cool. Thank you very much. Congrats on being funded. Looking forward to reading your work. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was trying to get my actual lettered pages on so you guys could read it, but my letterist didn't understand the deadline that I had given him, and so yeah, he said he'd have them today. If I get them, I'll update the page, and then you guys will be able to read the first 10 pages. Lone Star Squadron. Oh, that's a good name. That's a good name. Sorry for paranormal superhero bug. Thank you. Is it weird that I am more excited about the Black Star universe, as we'll have many titles in the future, more than Cyberpunk? Black Star, so that's the Blacklist and the Lone Star universe combined. Good wording. I don't think it's weird that you're excited. It's a bigger vision. It's a bigger vision. I'm I don't know. It's weird. I don't want to sound arrogant because if it happens, it's all God, right? But I really do want to change the world. I want to change. I want to make a difference. And there's only so much you can do with one comic book. But if you can create an empire of comics that ends up being, you know, like reaching the wider media and reaching ultimately millions of people, you know, talk about move the needle. You can move the needle of a culture, an entire culture. And I know it sounds silly to say you could do it through comic books, but look where Marvel is now. You don't think the Marvel movies have changed the culture? They have. They've completely changed the, I mean, not completely, but they have absolutely, at the very least, changed the culture. So, yeah, I've got a very long-term game plan, and this is the foundation. You guys are the foundation. So please get out there and recruit some other people to help be the foundation with us, because we need more than how many got 224 contributors. We need more than that. But it's a great, exciting start. Are capitalists tastier than communists? Is that why the vampire came to the States? I think the thing is that that the communists didn't have anything to eat, so their blood was very dry and tangy, whereas capitalists are filled with food because it's so plentiful here that their fat is like molded with yummy cholesterols and delicious things that vampires just thrive on. So strangely enough, I think that's accurate. I'm not putting that in the book. Pete, speaking logically, actually, I might put that in the book just as a joke. That's like capitalists eat more. There you go. Eat more, are healthier, and eat tastier. There you go. Everyone starves under communism, even the vampires. Yep. Did you see the trading card art Ethan tweeted? No, I did not. Let me go over to the Twitter and look up Ethan Van Skeever. Did he already do a layout? It's taking a while. Let's see what else you guys got for me. Can't suck blood out of a communist turnip or any turnip. Plus, if a vamp wants to get high, there are more people with high-quality drugs in their system. Capitalists eat their veggies. Comic artist proceeds. Wow, Cyberfrog is over 430,000 in sales. Salamander, Cyberfrog. One fellow put forth initiative and offered these possible trading card layouts. Those aren't bad. Not bad. I don't know if they're going to work with everybody's logos, though. And perhaps, if we do something like this, we shouldn't even use our individual logos. Maybe we should just do the names of the characters so that we don't divide it up so much. So it feels like it is a shared project. You guys can go over to. I guess I can show it, but that's all right. Lone Star shirt, and will you be at LA Comic Con? No, on the Lone Star on the LA Comic Con. And yes, I will get around to getting that Lone Star shirt up on no, not cyber, crypto fashion, crypto. I should think of crypto. See, look, crypto. Feel for your TV loss. I just lost my TV, computer, and Blu-ray player to a lightning strike. Oh my goodness. Well, talk about an act of God. I don't think God wants you watching TV right now. Uncle Ethan needs to do a live stream that focuses on just your book. Yeah, hopefully he'll do that today. Knowing Ethan, he's still in bed. To be honest, I'm angry that Mike has so much hair. You're angry. It angers you. It's offensive to bald people. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend with my long, luscious hair. I'm only wearing it down because it's wet. Usually I have it in my job. So Lone Star fights vampires and zombies. Any chance we have werewolves and witches also? Of course there's a chance. It's, yeah, all of the creepy crawlies of the night, the things that brood in the dark are targets for the unknown soldiers. I miss Sombrero's Mexican food in Lakeside. Sombrero's has the best carne asada burritos. I go to Santana's because it's nearby, and it's a drive-thru. But yeah, the carne asada. Ooh, the carne asada quesadillas at Sombrero's are the bomb. Are you familiar with Akira Kurosawa movies? And if so, be an influence for Lone Star. Yojimbo is not an influence for Lone Star. I am familiar with Akira Kurosawa. I have a character called Kagemusha, which I'm not sure when he'll debut in the Blacklist universe, but yeah, he's cool. He's a cool looking dude. I'd love a vampire comic. Twilight ruined mainstream vampire stuff. Well, you're getting it, man. I hope you backed one, right? You backed it, so you're gonna get it. Superheroes and vampires. What a combination. Aim at the moon and you might hit a mountain, right? That is correct. That is absolutely correct. Comics inspire generations. That's right. Yeah, they move mountains, right? Marvel movies have changed the film industry, even if they aren't all great. That's right. Right? I mean, it starts with the comic. With a comic, we can change the world. All of us together. Communist Tartar. Do you think art can conflict with personal, spiritual, religious morals? Yeah, if that's the purpose of it. If you don't want to maintain your principles and you're willing to work on something that does conflict with your morals, then yeah. I mean, anybody's morals can be conflicted if they're willing to contradict them. Communists have thinner blood. It keeps the vampires thin too. So you never see fat vampires in communist countries. I hope you consider dropping some images of the other characters from BLACKLIST universe. You are the next DC and Marvel competitor. That's my plan. That's my goal. And I will, but I am focusing 100% on Lone Star right now. So, Ro Kabir Kumar, Flat Earth reporting in, bro. Yeah, we talked about that a lot last night on a couple different streams. Mitch talked about the same outline for the cards. I am king of curious if Mike considers showing other characters, mainly the female characters, not SJW genuine female heroes. Yeah, one of the first. I mean, I have the Immortal 2, obviously, which I published in 1997, and I may bring them back into this universe eventually, but as far as female heroes, let's see, who do I have? Well, that's funny because Bloodborne, which I can't use now because after I created it, like 5 years after I created that whole thing, they made a video game called Bloodborne. But she was like a vampire hunter. but I folded her into this, and there's no female here. Ooh, I can't. All right, I can't spoil stuff. There will be female heroes, but I'm not about that right now. So, Ethan is in bed. Guy only gets out to pop a squat and then goes back under the covers. Don't be so mean. Mike is a baldist. Ethan needs your hair. Why are you guys so mean to Ethan? Jeez. Mike has Fabio hair. That's why Uncle Ethan likes you. He's after your follicles, bro. What if the Comicsgate Alliance have all their personal logos on the back? Yeah, that you could do. I want to maintain a unified front, literally on the front. So, Comicsgate ads in the comics. I was thinking about it. I don't want necessarily to do ads, but some sort of a promotion for those who are willing to step up and take on the mantle of Comicsgate. What will it feel like to be free to make your own comics compared to what you've been through in the past? I've done this before. I published Immortal 2 back in '97. I did Imaginaries, Lullaby, Six Gun Samurai, Deal with the Devil, Devil's Keeper through Image and Alias in about a decade ago. I love it. When I start creating comics, my creative juices just start bubbling up like uncontrollably. I'm constantly thinking about new ideas. Yeah, if this gets to the point where I don't have to, I mean, if that gets funded to the point where I'm not worried about, you know, how I'm going to take care of my mortgage for the next 6 months, dude, my brain is going to go on overdrive. I know it. It always does this when it's like I don't have control of it. It's just creative stuff just starts pouring out of me, like, because it's like there's an avenue that wasn't open before, so I stifled it, and then it just starts just blah. I came up with so much stuff. When are we going to get a Lone Star action figure? A boy needs one. Action figure, I don't know. But my plan so far is that for issue 2, which I hope to do in the next quarter, will be what was I saying? One of the stretch goals will be a statue. So that is something I have to design. My friend Armando, who works at PopCap, will be sculpting it in 3D. And then we're going to be using this one place he knows about to make them available as, you know, fully rendered awesome statues of Lone Star. And I want him to be like, you know, holding an American flag. It'd be so sick. So yeah. That's my plan. Hope it comes to fruition. But first, let's go through Lone Star number 1. One thing at a time, my friends. One thing at a time. I need all the Comicsgate action figures, mint in package. I just jumped in for a few, currently trying to finish up a paper. Just wanted to say congrats and thanks for offering the early bird tier. You're welcome, Michael. AKA Mislin. Mirsalin. Glad I was able to get the early bird special. Yeah. Ooh. I gotta check up on that because I need to shut it off. Well, there's no way I'm not high yet. But yeah, I need to shut that off when it gets to 100. 15,488. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, let's give a shout out here. Kelsey Dixon, grab that early bird special from me. Thank you. Dan Hall, grab both covers autographed. And Eric Carlson, grab both covers autographed. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Got us up to $15,388. That's $388 I will be able to spend on food for my 5-star children. What happened with Rag's team and Ethan and you? Just basically just misunderstanding, so don't worry about it.
You did Injustice? I did Injustice. I did Injustice for almost 5 years. I was one of the main artists on the book. There was usually like 3 artists on the book at any given time because it came out so rapidly. And so I was one of the main guys. I'm the guy that drew Superman killing the Joker. So, what site can project how much crowdfund campaign will make? I don't know. Ethan knows. Now I have to go buy all your other independent comics. If you just want to read them digitally, they're all on Comixology. So just go look up my name. If you want to buy them independent, like printed, there's usually 1 or 2 on eBay or Amazon. We got to release Mike's brain. His brain needs a release so bad. I know, it's weird. Let's see, 15.88. Yeah, well, that's where I'm at. Stick together. I think you have a phone call. What? Why not a Texas flag? Why not a Texas flag? Because he hasn't lived in Texas for a very long time. He's got a Texas flag on his shoulder. Although, if I'm doing little cloth flags, I could very easily make that an option, and I'd probably sell one to everyone in Texas. Planting my flag, Lone Star. Johnson, how does it feel to see that your fans are there to support you in Black Star universe? Okay, it's Blacklist universe, Lone Star comic book, funded in 14 hours. It's humbling, and I am overwhelmed. The support is. I was really trepidatious about doing this. I was really worried that this could just fall on my face. I could fall on my face, and it's awesome. Why you gotta do that to me, John? I don't want to talk about it like that. Will we see Lone Star fight any giant monsters like in Monster Hunter? I don't know. I feel like Jawbreakers just did that. So if I say yes, it'll be something in No Realm. Yeah, it'll be in the future. That's me. Oh, contributors. Oh. Ah! Boy, why is it so difficult to get this thing to look like? You said shut off the early bird special. What does that mean? Okay, so when I initially built the site, the early bird special had the limit of 100 available, right? When I couldn't get my Lone Star, when I couldn't get my Indiegogo, hold on, it's killing me from stuff. All right, so what I couldn't get, I'm almost 47. I couldn't get Lone Star, the Indiegogo campaign, to verify my email address. They wouldn't send me stinking email verification. And it was like an hour before I was supposed to launch last night. So I started panicking, freaking out. So what I did was I had already put in a ticket for customer support, and they just were not getting back to me. They didn't get back to me for like 4 hours. So I'm glad I did it this way instead. So what I did was I got on a different browser, and I got on a different one of my emails, and I created a brand new Indiegogo account. First thing I did was verify my email, which went through immediately. And the funny thing is the customer support ticket email came through immediately. So it's not like they didn't have the right email. They just weren't sending it for some bizarre reason. So then I was in a mad dash to transfer over all of the information from the one campaign to the other. That's why there's some typos in it. And one of the typos, one of the mistakes, is that I did not list the 100 available. And so it says it's unlimited available for the early bird special, which it is not. It is limited to 100. So I tried to figure out a way to fix it, but once something has sold on Indiegogo, you cannot alter the description. You can't alter anything about it, right? I can't delete it because then I lose all those sales. Oh, actually, and you can't delete it. So that's not even an option anyways. Only thing you can do on Indiegogo to change something that exists is to make it invisible. So no one sees it, no one can buy it, right? So I need to be online when the 100th one sells, and it is by far my best-selling item, the early bird special. So I need to be online when that 100th one goes, so I can make it invisible, so that the 101st person doesn't try to buy one. And then I have a whole new problem of trying to figure out how to amend that. I'd probably just have to cancel their order. But yeah, I need to be here. I hope it doesn't happen like at the beginning of when I'm in church tomorrow, and like a whole bunch of people, 20 people order it while I'm in church, and then I'm like, I have to get back and give back $2,000 or something like that. So I'm hoping that does not happen. After the early bird special, I'll probably try to figure out another $100 tier. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Although, gosh, it's coming up so quick. The early birds have sold how many? Let's see. Let's do a quick refresh. Ooh, we are at 15,523. Eric Carlson, I think we already covered you. Robert Cesario, Lone Star, #1. Thank you, Robert. And we have sold, I think, like 2/3 of the early bird specials. 14 hours, we've sold like 2/3 of these things. So it's going to be, my friend Oli's all funded. Whoop. 63, almost 2/3 of the early bird specials have been purchased. So yeah, 14 hours. 14. But who's counting? It's going to keep going. Yes, it is going to keep going. All right. Only 37 early birds left. Get yours now or be sad later. Yes. Why is the flag on Lone Star's arm backwards on cover A? It's not backwards. That's called flag forward. So in the military, whenever you have a flag, you have to put it on so that it looks like if you were carrying the flag, the direction that it's going, like the wind would be pushing it back, the flag is moving forward. So that's called flag forward. It's not backwards. Good work. Don't dwell on the past. It will kill your momentum. I think you're talking about the kerfuffle. Yeah, I'm not. That's over. We have buried the hatchet. Hatchets have been buried. And if anyone is, if you see anybody on Twitter or anywhere trying to unbury the hatchet, just ignore them, hide them, mute them, block them. Just take their oxygen away, because we don't need conflict in this movement. This movement needs to have a united front. It's fine to disagree about stuff, but when you're stabbing people in the back and trying to tear people down, you know what? Knives out, not knives in, right? Knives out, not in. We don't cut each other up. We have an enemy, and they are SJW, not us. We can have disagreements. That's fine. Oh, Immortal 2 isn't on Comixology. I'm sorry. It probably won't ever be. I don't have the original files for it, so I don't think I'll have a version that's clean enough to be loaded on a Comixology. I would be just scanning in stuff, scanning in old issues, and I don't want to do that. I don't think it looks good. Jeff Claiborne's got to run. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Why not a Texas flag delayed here? And I think you have a phone call. Why does he keep saying I have a phone call? I think. Oh, I'm sorry. My phone was. It buzzes every time I get a tweet or whatever. And it was on the table next to the thing. Sorry, I'll put that over here. Yes, Sketch, humble guy, down to earth. Who can't wish him well? Do you have a Patreon? I do. My Patreon is. Shoot, where's my Patreon? Patreon. My Patreon is patreon.com/Mike S. Miller. Pretty easy. I'm not there as often as I should be. And I probably won't be anytime soon, because I'm going to be in a mad dash for this for the next 30 days. Why did Pristine, Texas? Why did you change your plan of having the lettering done before the Indiegogo so we could get an idea of what the writing feels like? I did not change my plan. My letterer didn't come through. So, yeah, I mentioned it to him last night because I'm like, dude. And so hopefully by the end of the weekend I will have those, and then I will update them on the page. I thought it was my PC. Congratulations on LONESTAR. Thank you, Critius. Grant Hall. Hey, Mike. Demolition Ranch is a YouTuber from Texas with 5 million subs. He's a fellow Christian and runs a YouTube merch company called Bunker Branding. If you approach him to print t-shirts for you, that would A, let you sell shirts, and B, would be a great source of free advertising. You might even get him to give a shout out on his vlog channel. That is the kind of thing I need from you guys. Any suggestions of people who might be helpful in promoting this outside of Comicsgate, outside of comic book stores, outside of avenues that you would just automatically assume would help? Yeah, I need to freaking. I need to reach people. We need to grow this community, big and fast, right? Really make a difference quickly. So yeah, thank you, Grant. Ideas like that, keep them coming. Yeah, message anytime. Jeffrey Graham says flag forward, correct. Sketch therapy. Yes, hatchet's buried. Yay. Mute. Yay. Trebuchet's outward, not inward. That's right. Confederate Son says hello, Mike. Hello, Confederate. Trebuchet. Sign up for Mike's mailing list. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for reminding me, everyone. If you could go down here, past LoneStarComic.com and click on well, follow me on Twitter, and then sign up for my mailing list down there, and you will get all of the information as it comes out. You'll never miss any vital changes to anything. I'm not going to be bombarding you. At most, usually I'll do like 2 emails a month. So yeah, Kyle Ritter also coloring the interior pages. No, I do love Kyle's coloring, but I'm not sure it's the right fit for the entire story. I have a couple guys I've worked with a lot in the past who are actually doing tryouts, because I don't want to just hand it to somebody and have them do the whole run, and then I'm like, oh, well, that's not really what I was looking for. So I'm having them do some tryouts right now. Glad that's still the plan, even if delayed. Yeah. Already subbed, followed, and as of today, back. Woo! Thank you, Matt. Grant Hall Demolition Ranch is awesome. It's fun. He shot guns and different things to see what happens. Oh, rad. Bought your books this morning. Can't wait. Thank you, Chuck. Sup, Mikey. Sup, Steve Sparks. Sketch Therapy. Crypto Fashion makes the t-shirt when ordered, so you don't have to make surplus. Go on the show with the t-shirt thing. It's good to keep an open mind. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll figure that out. So do you think of diversity in comics? What do I think of diversity in comics? I like diversity in comics. I don't know Richard personally. I've only talked to him like once or twice. And so we haven't had much interaction, but I enjoy his channel. You know, obviously I think he's been a linchpin in making this movement grow and you know, instrumental in what we're doing. So all respect. F Moose. You know, I've known Moose Bauman since before I got into comics, because he was at that WonderCon I was at. He was hanging out with Matt Haley, who you guys might know. He's also another comic book artist. And just I met them like at Artist Alley. They had tables there when I was out there shopping my stuff around. And yeah, so I've known Moose. I mean, I didn't keep in touch with him or anything, but I'd see him at cons and I'd say hi and stuff. But it's funny, I've known that guy for like 26 years. So as long as I've been in the industry. I got work the following Monday after that show, so a couple days longer than I've been in the industry. Irish and Sketchy says, I run and work in a comic store here in the UK that doesn't bend to Marvel's BS. I sell what I want. I've let my regulars know what you are doing. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Gosh, I wonder if there's a way. No. I wonder if there's a way I can do. Irish, tell me if you think if I made an offer, like, I don't know if you can do it, for like 100 issues that you could sell at your store for, you know, like the base cost $20. So I would give them to you at like a wholesale price. I don't know. Would you do like, nah, you're probably not that big of a store. But I was thinking maybe like, you know, 100 issues for $1,000 type of thing for people who want to retail them out. I don't know. Tell me what you think. If that's something you'd want to do, I'd totally make that available for retailers who want this exclusive. Confederate Son, I thought you had to be at Comic-Con all day. Comic-Con doesn't start till Wednesday. So Tuesday, I have to be there for a good number of hours in order to set up. And then Wednesday, I think it starts at 2 or 4 in the afternoon, and then it goes till 9. So yeah. Yeah, Matt and his wife, Mare from Demo Ranch, are great. I've met them in person. Hell of a businessman, too. Well, hey, tell him to get a hold of me. 15,633 now. Woo-wee. Let's see that. Who do I have to thank for that? Damien Lepore. Thank you, sir, for getting the early bird special. That is the 64th early bird special, I believe. Wow, that is going to run out by the end of the day. That is like a true early bird special. John Whalen, like a Lone Star cowboy, riding out on a horse in the Star-Spangled Rodeo. Lone Star, rhinestone cowboy. F. Moose. Other comic books have done retailer packs on their crowdfunds before, usually at 20 to 25 books. 20 to 25. Yeah, so you think just half price? Because I do the $20 version unsigned. So you think like 10 bucks a pop? You think that'd work? Shipping is the killer for us Brits. I'm the only store within 40 miles. I ship throughout the UK. Signed stuff. I could shift easily. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll do that. I'll make say I'll do a 25 book retailer package, all signed, and a mixed bag of the covers. That work? I think that should work. I gotta. That's gonna be heavier to ship, but I'll try to figure out the shipping on that. So that's why you got to do PDF just the way it is, bro. I do have PDF. I have the digital copy of them. You sound like you had no idea this early bird special would be so literal. I didn't realize they were all going to be gone in like the first 24 hours. I mean, geez Louise. And I think that's what's going to happen. We're only 15 hours, not even 15 hours in now. And bang, they're like gone. Irish and sketchy deal. All right, sounds like a deal. Yeah, and then we can let the other retailers out there know. And that'll be great because that will also, like I said, the more I sell, the cheaper the printing gets per issue. So that'll be fun. Our import duty level is the real stinger. Anything over 15 pounds total gets hit by duty and carrier admin charges. Do you have a biz email that you can share? Yeah, just Abacus Comics, ABACUS Comics @gmail.com is my business email. Only business, please. Don't. I'm sharing it here. Don't try to, talk about anything else. That is only business. Indiegogo comic book store tier for stores that want to resell. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I want a metal print of the Lone Star punching Hitler cover. Yeah. What do you guys think? After the early bird is done, maybe I'll do a slightly less early bird option. I'll have my other two covers colored up: the punching Hitler one and the promo image that you see on the page, and I'll do medals of those as like another 100 of those. What do you guys think? You think that'd be a good idea? Make sure retailers send a copy of their business license. So people can't just buy. Yeah, shipping Canada, 15 bucks, still worth it, but almost the price of the comic. Yeah, sorry, I figured 95% of my sales would be in America, and so what the other guys were doing, they were trying to mitigate the international cost and the American cost. But frankly, it's just more expensive to ship out of the country. And so I didn't want to do that to 95% of my customers so that the 5% from overseas or in Canada
could save money on shipping instead of paying their full fare. It was a little too what do you call it? share the burden type thing. So yeah, so I dropped it as much as I could for American shipping, and I just bumped it up $5 to Canada, and then I dropped the price $5 on the unsigned version, so that you could still buy it for the same price. If you're overseas, you can still buy it for the same price as like Ethan or Rich's, but it doesn't come signed. So, and if my signature's that important to you, then the $5 isn't going to make a difference, is it? Oops. Procrastination special. I should do that. I'm a screenwriter looking to translate some of my stories into comic format. 1 page in a screenplay equates to 1 minute on film. Do comic writers a similar format? I'm going to say generally, but if you don't have a lot of action, see the difference is you get a lot of action stuff going on, and comic book artists like to take up space doing cool action stuff that doesn't have any dialogue or has very limited dialogue. And so in general, yes, but you can squeeze more. I would probably call it more about 1.5 pages of screenplay to 1 page of comic. And even then there's wiggle room. So Irish couldn't be further away. Why Abacus? Because after we shut down Alias Comics, which was my old publishing company, I wanted, my mom would always do the bills with her Abacus. She's from Japan. And so it had a nostalgic sense for me. It also started with an A, so it would be in the early listings of the previous catalog. And I love that I love the slogan for Abacus Comics was taken from the abacus itself. Because what do you do on an abacus? You count on it. So my slogan for Abacus Comics was count on it. Because I wanted to be trustworthy, so you can count on me. It all makes sense. But then I never published after that. I got kind of screwed over by Diamond in a big, I don't want to get into it. Negative. The lack of cover A is what is holding the cover B sketch back. I don't get it. Do you mean like I should give you both cover A and B? I can't change them. They can't be changed. Procrastination special for the last few days. Oh, that would be funny. I would absolutely upgrade to that, Mike. To what? To which one of these upgrades are you talking about? We've been talking about quite a few. Awesome. I have some con ideas for you and the alliance. Awesome. Slightly less early bird special. I don't know if I can say it that long. Yes. Nice. Is the link in the description broken, or is it just me? LONESTARcomic.com. It works for me. Let me click it. See what happens. Nope, goes right to it. Link works for me. I don't know what's wrong with you. So it is just you. And remember, LONESTARcomic.com. How easy is that? Share that. Tell people. Call the ones you love and tell them to go back it. I backed and I live in the UK, but I just really want to back it. Thank you, Pete. The less early special should have a higher print run, like 500 or 1,000. Really? You think so? The less early. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I can do that. Maybe not 1,000. At the most, I would think 500. Sketch therapy. You can skip the need to vet retailers if you make a tier where any store can get a price drop for bulk purchase
within the Indiegogo model. So it's a win for everyone with less complication. Make it here or any store. Get a price drop for bulk purchases. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. I'll look into it. I prefer communist shipping. It is what it is, right? You know, to those who can, from those who can pay for shipping to those who need a discount. Paper materials is duty free. Oh, really? Nice. Unless you're ordering a container full. We are hit on everything else, though. Yeah, I'm a ways away, but I could do a deal on a signed comic. All right. All right. We'll do that. What? I didn't think of that. I usually import Black Series Star Wars stuff. I usually import tobacco to Canada from USA. Crazy tax here, bro. Having a celebration, check lager to celebrate your success. I'm drinking water. It is the AM. No alcohol for me. In Hawaii, there are no calculators, only abacuses. We get tax to death. Okay, I'm not talking about taxes. Hitler Medal Special. Yeah, you guys want the Hitler Medal Special as an option? I'd really hate calling it that, though, the Hitler Medal Special. How about we call it the Hapajap Slap Hitler Special? Man, just scrolled through the black and white pages on the Indiegogo page. Your ability to tell a story through images is amazing. I need this now. My son is going to love this almost as much as I do. Awesome. Thank you, Grant. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, because EU doesn't want us trading with USA. EU really pisses me off. Yeah, right. You need some tariffs, boy. Tariffs is where it's at. Early bird gets the worm, but the second rat gets the cheese. New domains take time to propagate across the interweb tubes. Oh, is that the case? Yeah, because I went to GoDaddy and I redirected it to the Indiegogo, and it was like, before I've had problems with that, and it would take like hours to propagate, but man, it was like, I just went and typed it in and went straight to it. It was awesome. I was so stoked that I could do it today. Maybe you can skip need to vet retailers if you make a tier where any store can get a price drop. Oh, within. Yeah, I don't think I need to vet retailers. And you know what? If you just want to buy 25 copies, okay, I'll do that. I buy Hot Toys from Sideshow. Oopsie. Where'd it go? I buy Hot Toys. 50 quid extra on every figure. Totally. Wow. Good Lord. I have been to bed and awoken, and you're still going. You're a trooper, Colonel Comics. Colonel, I have not been on this whole time. Let's give it a quick look-see and see if anybody else has contributed. 15/7/27. Let us see. We got Fakerman 17, cover B autograph. Thank you, Fakerman. Seth Blakely, cover B autograph. Thank you, Seth. And Patricia McCarthy, Lone Star, #1, cover B. Thanks, all of you. I appreciate it. I can't stop saying how much I appreciate you guys. This is goofy. All right, let's see. Pete Mac, that's a truth, man. I really like that Hitler punching cover more than just Lone Star whacking the jerk in the jaw. But you've got a great composition there, great action, and I love that Lone Star logo version. Well, thank you. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. The less early bird special will be that. So, Stevie Sparks, I'm sorry to keep distracting you with this, but I'm very curious. I guess what I'm trying to find out is how many pages of screenplay format would equate a 48-page comic book
like what you were doing?
Honestly, it just depends on the script. You have to write. You can't just translate a screenplay into a comic book, because a comic book has multiple levels. So you have to write, obviously, the story from beginning to end, right? But you have to think of it, every page, as sort of a micro episode. So you want something to happen in the page that draws the reader to want to turn to the next page, right? So it's like you have like these micro episodes where it's like, oh, I've got a little teeny tiny bit of a cliffhanger at the end of each page, hopefully. So it just keeps the momentum going. So it's a slightly different paradigm. It's more like episodic than writing a full screenplay. So you have to think that through when you're converting from a screenplay or a novel or anything into comic book format. So I hope that helps. Just join in. Bethany says, just join in. Your artwork is amazing. Thank you, Bethany. Irish. I buy my 12-inch figs from China. Mark gift, even if they are changing. Time for change. We need to get out of these EU imposed taxes. Sorry for double posting the delay. No worries. Mike has been streaming since last night. No, Confederate. I did actually sleep. Otherwise, I would look a mess right now. If the comics can come in a CGC rating of 9.8, etc., I could sell an amazing amount of slabbed comics. Dang it, really? Because I was just thinking about that. Man, maybe you are speaking speaking truth to power here. I was just thinking about it. It would cost me, I believe, an extra $14 plus shipping to get them slabbed. So I wouldn't know how much to make those available for. That is a lot of extra cost on single issue comics. And I'd have to send like a crate of them to CGC, because they go through them. When they do that, they go through like each issue and try to find the most perfect ones to grade the highest. That would be an entirely different process. But if it's a higher price point item, it's got to be high enough to make it worth doing, because I don't want to just like tag more work onto me. But tell me, Irish, tell me what your price point for would be that you would be comfortable at purchasing them from. So like, because I would probably just make them available individually for whatever your retail price would be, and then I would make them available in say 10 or more, 10 at a time for 50% of the retail. But like I said, that would be a pain in the ass. So it would have to be, I'd have to make it worth the time it would take to invest in that. So tell me. These are great ideas. It's an idea I had been thinking about, but I wasn't sure if it was feasible. But yeah, I mean, I want to support the retailers. If you can make money off of me, do it. Second rat special, that's me. From each according to his pledge to each according to his location. Hitler medal procrastination bonus tier. Oh, a Hitler medal. I could just call it the Iron Cross tier. You could do slabbed comics even as a tier. Even yeah. I'm backing all you guys, by the way. Thank you, Stevie Sparks. Punching Hitler special. Jump. Wow, it really jumped up. Okay. Mitch did a 6-piece and a 10-piece bucket of chicken, sans bucket, for stores. He doesn't call it a store package on Indiegogo, but he promotes it as such in the videos. Well, yeah, I don't want to. I'll probably just stick with the 25 though, because I don't want to sell little groups of them at essentially a wholesale cost, because I'm already trying to keep this as low as possible. But yeah, I don't know. Uncle Mikey has been streaming 72 hours straight practically. Go Lone Star, thank you. But I thought you guys were fascist. No, I'm sorry, I'm not fascist. That's just what the left thinks we are, because the left are ignorant of what fascism actually is. Off topic, but do you still have the page from Injustice where Superman sticks his hand through the Joker? Unfortunately, I do not. I sold that many a year ago. And then shortly after that, that's when I stopped selling my original pages, because I saw that guy. I sold it for $500. And then I saw the guy flip it on eBay for $1,600. And that was kind of what set me off on my I'm not selling my pages anymore methodology. Sketch, the chat will talk about law, taxes, nation, food, sex, only because they have freedom here that's not seen in other chats. You don't have to read every comment out loud. We are nutty. Every time you purchase a copy, Lone Star SJW mislabels their own gender. You guys are funny, man. All right, let's give it a new checkup. We were at 15 something, so I'm gonna see if anyone is bottom. No. Oh wait, yes. Jim Healis, both covers. It just hasn't repopulated the actual amount on here. So thank you, Jim. Appreciate it very much. Man's talent makes a way for him and brings him before great men's proverbs. Oh, brings him before great men. Nice. Read every chat. There is no other way. God bless free speech. The ace. Watch, LOL, the virtue signalers will call the Punch Hitler cover virtue signal. Thankfully, we don't have to listen to what they say. Cover B sketch only has one sale. Can't you cancel that and change the terms? Not a criticism, just wondering if that one person can be contacted and asked to change to a little better offer. No, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. If it only has one sale, then it only has one sale. Where is the tier to transform Lone Star into a strong black female? You know I donate to that. Yeah, that's not coming anytime soon. What I'll probably do instead is make a strong black female character. Ooh, wouldn't that be novel? Instead of changing a beloved character into a minority identity group, create a new character, and a good one. How weird. These days, chatty Cathys don't do squat on any page of any kind. The script guy is talking about storyboard. Mad Max Fury Road has no script, only storyboards. Some people get into Hollywood by using their talent to storyboard film and animation. Bootsy says, if only one person gets that cover B, then it will be pretty rare in the scheme of things. Yeah, right? Colonel Comics, stop assuming Lone Star's gender and race. Jeffrey Graham, less early should be less exclusive views, more available prints. Okay, yeah, I'll do it for, I'll do like 500. Oof, that's gonna be a lot of metal prints to order. All right, Brett Hall, I've committed the greatest sin. Pete Mack, that's like Scheherazade, 1001 Arabian Nights. She left the end of the story till the next night. The hangers. I love how Colonel Comics talks, so classy how he uses caps strategically. Worked it out. My old ass IE browser isn't liked by Indiegogo. Irish, if sympathetic comic shops could advertise to the community, they have a Comicsgate shelf there, would be bank in that. Oh, yeah. Stealing my style, damn it. Why? Thanks. Okay.
Black Star Comics for Black People by a Japanese dude in Hawaii. I'm not in Hawaii. Why does everyone think I'm in Hawaii? I'm in San Diego. You guys are funny. So many people think I'm in Hawaii. Edwin's the one in Hawaii. The silver fox of Comicsgate is in Hawaii. Hey, Mike, just wanted to congratulate you on achieving your set goal in less than 24 hours. I backed you last night and very happy to have done so. Thank you, Captain Blood of Kirby. Yes, I got all teary. It was fun. Yeah, it took about 14 and a half hours to get fully funded, and now I'm in gravy mode. So just looking forward to, I'm at 15,777 right now. So I am $777 in the black, and there's 30 days to go. So I am hoping for a nice long month of people supporting great American comics without jamming political and sociological agendas down people's throats. That is not to say this is written from a particular worldview. It's written from my worldview, and I am a conservative Christian, but I am not about politicking in comics, and I am not about proselytizing in comics. You know, there's a time and a place for that sort of thing, but superhero action, vampire fighting comics is not the place. So, what? I'm not going to answer that. Trolls in the house. Is there a stretch goal to make the book square bound? No. I want this to be a comic book, not a mini graphic novel. This is one of three. Yeah, this is issue 1 of 3. And so I want it to feel like a traditional comic book. It's going to be very nicely printed. I was talking to my print broker yesterday. He wants to make these like really high quality print jobs. So hopefully I get paid enough where the bump up in price won't make a difference of printing. Okay. If Mike only sells one cover B sketch, then he only gets $100. He needs much more. Ethan sold hundreds of sketch covers for the same price. Yeah. Right? I know. Sketch, I know. Shame. UK and Japan, Japanese translation. Big markets for your comics. Oh, man, I didn't think about that. I could totally get this translated in Japanese. But then that would be an entirely different print run. Airmail versions get the Blue Max tier. And I am going to Japan in December for Tokyo Comic Con. I'm a patron now. Yay, Mike, congrats on getting funded. Thank you, Jim. I joined your Patreon and tweeted it. Thank you. Thank you, Sketch Therapy. Mike, put on some shades and loosen the hair. He'll be a star, bro. I don't have my shades here. The hair's as loose as it's getting while I'm wearing the headset. Any chance I'll get a Jake Skywalker preview after Comic-Con? It'll have to be after Comic-Con. Yeah, I mean, I can't give you an exact date, brother, but yeah, I'll get to it. Don't worry about it. I don't know if you had a timeline in mind. I gotta sit. I'll sit in a different position. Yeah, this is Lazy Boy is not designed for reading. Actually, you know what I can do? I just slap this on the Lazy Boy. I'll walk ahead. Hey, Jojo. Irish says, I would be looking 10% markup only, providing more issues come through. Yeah. Of course, I'm going to do all 3. 50 books for $17.50 is $35, 35 pound a book. 35 pound, it was a 1.6, so that's, what's that, 50 bucks? 50 bucks a book?
minus import duty, etc. for sold around 70, which is 100 per slab. So is your suggestion that I should sell them at $50 each? 50 bucks each. Say you're buying 10 slabbed, so that's 500 bucks, or like 700. No, 500 bucks is like 350 pounds, right? And then sell them for 100 per slab, direct on the site. That's not bad, right? That's radical, Mike. She better have no flaws, and ugh, I hate how this thing jumps. Art T Bear's in his house. What's up, Art? Hey, Art, if you want to come in, I can send you a link. She better have no flaws and have the same personality as all other women in comics. I'd kind of like to give my characters personality, if that's okay with you. Art says, "Congrats on brother on over 15K." Yeah, man, it's humbling. It is humbling and exciting and just awesome. Yeah, Art. Hopefully, Art, you're going to be doing your own Indiegogo at some time in the near future. Jeffrey Grimm loves Art T Bear's art. Everybody loves Art T Bear's art. Art T Bear is a legend in the comic book industry, and has his own book called Black and White that he's been working on forever. Art T Bear, my wife said she should do that just now. Your wiki says Hawaii, by the way. My Wikipedia says I was born in Hawaii, but so I am a native Hawaiian, but I live in California, and I'm half Japanese and half Euro mutt. So I am a mongrel. I'm a half Mongoloid mongrel. Hapajap. What happened to the Deal with the Devil movie? That is actually the current screenplay is out to actors right now. So we shall see if that ever comes to be. Hollywood is a mess, but it's been with a really good production company for a number of years. They've got a director. They've got the screenplay. The latest draft of the screenplay is really good. And so now they're shopping to actors. So there we go. That's what's happening with the Deal with the Devil movie. They're confusing with Mark Miller, who is in Hawaii. Is Mark Miller in Hawaii? Really? I did not know that. And it's Mark Millar. Grant Hall, don't lie, Mike. You're way too chill to be anywhere but Hawaii. San Diego's pretty chill, too. Nurkish is coming. Sketch of the me. They think you're in Hawaii because you were born there. If you ever go back, I hear you have coqui frogs like in Puerto Rico. That was lovely. What was that? Yeah, I was actually in Hawaii last year. 777. Ooh, the number of God. Seeing all these black. Yeah, we're still at 1577 right now. 1577. Seeing all these books get fully funded in the first day makes others who don't do that feel scared if they don't do the same thing. Yeah, I was scared. Well, maybe not scared. Trepidatious is the word that I fall back on. Because, you know, if I didn't fund, yeah, that would have been really, really bad for me. And for the future, for everyone. What about Lord Cecil the Great? What about Lord Cecil the Great? Yeah. 15777, number of God. That's where we are. Now, everyone should pray that Lone Star explodes in the next 10 hours so that within the first 24-hour span, it's this incredible record-breaking Indiegogo. That would be fantastic. You should just end your show with mahalo and go with the illusion, Mike. Actually, I did last night. I ended it with aloha, mahalo, and shakabra. Dan L. White, congrats on everything. I'll get my order in as soon as I can. Thank you, Dan. Looks awesome. Thank you. CV Sparks, you, Ethan, Mitch, Richard, etc. are changing the paradigm. I love it. You are saving the industry. It's been a long time, but you're bringing me back to comics. I hear that a lot. I hear from a lot of people who walked away from comics years ago. And yeah, we're bringing you back because there's something worth coming back to. We are fixing it. So no Jack Chick track tier. I'm crestfallen. I'm sorry. Jack Chick died a few years ago, but you can still get his tracts somewhere. Mike, we need live drawing live streams. We want to see just how fast you are on the draw, buddy. Yeah, I should do that. But the thing is, I can't live stream. I can live stream like if I'm like talking to somebody. So like if I get on with Ethan and we just shoot the crap for 3 hours, I can be drawing, but I can't communicate with you guys because I can't draw and read. I mean, I can, but it takes a lot longer. Matt says, gravy. Yes, needs the gravy. Irish Sketch Army. How would you best describe? Dang it. Hold on a second. Trying to get back up to where I was. I was there. Where'd it go? How would you best describe your book? I've said it's a real badass Captain America. Apologies if I butchered your vision. Luckily, I got 4 people to back you today just from that. Actually, Mitch Breitweiser did that the best. He said it sounds like Captain America meets Van Helsing. And I think that is the most accurate description. Yeah, so Captain America meets Van Helsing. Try that. Honestly, it'll be nice. It'll just be nice to have comics that don't try to proselytize for SJW leftist ideologies. Yeah. Yeah. You should stream in a bomber jacket and flight goggles and wear an American flag caped. You know what? It's been so hot in San Diego recently that if I'm wearing anything, I'm already sweating like here, and I just took a shower. And I've got the AC on. It's having a hard time fighting this heat. So a bomber jacket is probably not going to happen. I do want to get, hopefully I can get the t-shirts before it's done. The whole 30 days is done. So, bro, I need you higher energy. Kumar, man, this is my energy. If you don't like my energy, then I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm just gonna chill here. All right, falling asleep on the chair, bro. What do you want me to do? I can't. I'm not gonna scream. Bless your family. Bless your health, your finances, and everything you touch. Thank you, Sketch. Art, I can't stop looking at your hair. Bro, are you Filipino? Oh, Art Sketch Therapy. I was talking to Art T. Bear. Art T. Bear. Are you Filipino? No, I'm not Filipino. I'm half Japanese, half Caucasoid. Euro mutt. When I type Instagram Australian, it comes with Australia plus 15 shipping. I'm hoping that's in Australian dollars, and it is going to be trying for the $40 tier, which is $54 Australia, plus $15 shipping. Yeah, that's not. It's U.S. dollars. So apologies, Grant. I don't know what to tell you. But I couldn't. I can't. I can't. You know, burden all of the U.S. customers with extra shipping costs, so that I can make it cheaper than actual shipping cost for international. I'm aware that Fury Road is almost entirely storyboard. Blah, 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 blah. It is an amazing film. I love Fury Road. It's one of my favorite films. Aren't Hawaiians supposed to be high energy? Hawaiians are chill, bruh. We chill, bruh. We just go to coconut. It's all right, bruh. Mike, now you need to go back on EVS stream and talk about reaching your goal and how you can plus this project even higher. Best of luck, friend. You got to go for now. Thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah, I will. I'll bug Ethan later. I don't know what he's up to right now. Let me see if he's posted anything on Twitter to see if he's actually awake. The guy stays up way too late and gets up way too late. I may have to end this stream just so I can go to the bathroom. July 7th. 9 hours ago was his last tweet, so he's probably asleep, if I had to guess. What? Oh, didn't get energy. I too am a mutt. Yes, mutts unite. Mutts represent. We are mongrels. We are mongrels. Bum, 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 bum. Mike, bro, to be a star, you gotta cry. You gotta sing. You gotta you gotta dance, bro. I can dance. I only dance tango. Argentine tango. Whatever fell will cost $15,777 to replace. You know what? With my luck, yeah, someone's gonna like drive a semi up here and smash into both of our cars. Clang. Mike is celebrating the funding of his Indiegogo with luau, pig roast, and hula fire dancers. It is his native way. I saw it on the internet, so it must be true. Congrats. Let's get you to 60K. Yes, Mike, do a dance. Thanks, Art. Maybe I'll do it later. Dude, wear a grass skirt. Just God help those who dance. God helps those who dance. You need to stream. Dang it, it jumped again. Why does it keep jumping? Okay, here we go. You need to do a stream, a dramatic enactment of Lone Star page or two, and use your kids as actors. Put them to work. I'll do a stream of the scene where he beats them all up, and I'll just beat up all my children. How's that? Hey, Art T. Bear. I'm a longtime fan of your work. Glad to see you in here. Art is an old friend of mine, and again, a legend in the comic book industry. So everybody, make sure you go follow Art's YouTube channel, and let's build him up too. I don't know what he's got on there. Art, are you posting videos every day like you should? Internet is slow. Oh my God. Hey, Mr. Thundero, I'm so happy you nailed this, man. Congrats. Thank you. Already up to 15,827. That means I have someone to thank. I'm going to thank every one of you if I can. Elizabeth Grensman. Both covers autographed. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. I appreciate your contribution. And you are the next brick in the foundation that will build a better tomorrow for the world. What is your opinion on having no social media accounts versus taking SJW nonsense on social media? You looking pretty jacked, baby. Thank you. You should get someone else on the stream with you just to read chat questions whilst you draw. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Actually, I could just have one of my kids do it. Except for you guys swear so much, I wouldn't want my kids reading it. My opinion on having no social media accounts. It's a catch-22, isn't it? Because it is an enormous time suck. But at the same time, you do reach people who will support you. So if you're on there just to be a troll and mess with people, then you're just wasting your time and everyone else's time. But if you're there with a purpose, to promote good and virtuous comic books like mine, then yeah, I think it's wonderful. Such an awesome idea, really. Like a patriotic blade. Yeah, patriotic blade. There you go. Sketch therapy. I'm sorry, I'm not too good with the Hangouts. I think I hit the wrong button, or is it all linked? No, not right now, brother. Open Hawaiian shirt, hair down, shades. Cool as a cucumber. Yeah, I didn't buy comics for years. When I came back, Peter Parker was rich. Thor was a woman. Captain America was some kind of Nazi. What the crap? You missed that Superman gave up his American citizenship. Hulk is a Korean kid. Spider-Man is a black kid. Wonder Woman is a lesbian. Boy, what else did they do? Is there anybody left? I don't think there's anybody left. Have you guys talked more about the trading card promotion? I think it's a great idea. Yes, we have. We were talking about it last night on Ethan's stream with Mitch. So yeah. Matt V says, to make up for my man Booker T not being here, Mike, you looking real jacked, baby. I need to get back to working out. Sorry, kids, there's no food this fortnight. Daddy's got to pay shipping. Jokes. You can't pay the extra $5 for shipping. Then you know what? Don't just get the digital version, man. I don't want anybody going broke buying my comic book. If it comes between food and comic books, always pick food. And I know you're joking. You ain't kidding about Hollywood being a mess. Yeah, it is. That's why I've never counted on it. I mean, I've gotten the option. I got paid for the option. And but the thing is, in Hollywood, it's always nothing until it's something. So I've never hung anything on those hopes. You ain't kidding about you can avoid import fees by having a printer fulfillment company in the EU. But then I can't sign anything. Ethan was just live like 20 minutes ago. Oh, was he really? I love how Mike's reading our crap posting. Just skip the usual suspects like myself. On your Japanese side, are you a blood relative of C.B. Sobolski? No one on any Japanese side is a blood relative of C.B. Sobolski. What's his channel name? Art T. Bear's channel name? I don't know. Art, if you're still here, what's your channel name? Probably Art T. Bear. Thibert. Thibert. Art T. Bear. I like to call him Artie Bear, but I don't think he likes it because he never comments on it when I say it. Although the paying customer thing makes it okay. Pay to play. The secret to ignore me till I have super chat. There's the big bucks. All right, I'll ignore you from now on, Jorge. How's that? I just subbed to @Art T. Bear. All right, T. Bear. All right, I'm gonna skip down a little bit because I need to go to the bathroom. Margaret Miracle says that everybody's gay, and by that I believe she means happy. And everybody is happy because Lone Star has funded. Oh, you mean in comics? Yeah. Iceman's gay. X-23's gay. Dakin's gay. Everybody's gay. Everybody's gay. That's Marvel Comics in 2018. Everybody's gay. Subjects combo. Gonna make a meta. Wonder Woman is a lesbian. Since when? Greg Rucka announced that everyone on Themyscira is a lesbian. The island of lesbians. Which, when I heard the news, and it was canon because they put it in the books. I was like, you just made them all prison gay. Prison gay isn't gay. Prison gay is not having any other options. And that's what you to Amazons, because the moment any Amazon steps normal land, they hook up with a dude. So they're not gay. They're prison gay. Sorry, Rucka. You messed that one up. La la la. Wolverine's family is gay. Iron Man is a teenage black girl with an afro. Yep, forgot that one. Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn are also gay. Everybody's gay. Food is pretty good. It is good. I love food. Just don't love it too much, and don't love it in the wrong way, if you know what I mean. And I hope you don't know what I mean. EBS last video is 14 hours ago, and yeah, that was with me. Food is gay too. Food, yeah, we already said that. Okay, I'm gonna skip down here. I'd like to get to $16,000 before I go to the restroom. So let's see where we're at. We are at 15,970. Oh, yep, Pete Mac just posted. We are 15,970. If I can get $30 more, I can end this stream for now and go to the bathroom, and that would be great if you guys don't mind. And then I'll pop on a little later. I'm probably gonna have a little lunch and chill with my family for just a bit. Just a bit. I'll be back. But yes, please, somebody buy something worth $30 before I pee myself. Pee in your pants. It will be entertaining. I'm going to go ahead and go with a no on that suggestion, but I appreciate it. Whoa, seriously? Didn't we just do it? 16,003. Skid Racket, cover B autograph. Thank you. Achilles, 1542, early bird special. Thank you. David Schrull, cover A autograph. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You are the best. I love every single one of you. Now, I'm going to let you go out into the free world, grab that LoneStarComic.com and share it everywhere you can possibly think of. Put it on your MySpace account. I don't care. You email it, blast it out, post it, pin it, share the heck out of it. But don't just share the link. Make sure you tell people why they have to support Lone Star, why they have to support the birth of Blacklist Comics. Tell them, you can get in on the ground floor and be one of the Lone Star Army, the Blacklist Army, and you'll get all that special stuff that no one else outside of this first 30 days of support is going to get. And then, before I come back, I'm going to try to have some of those other tiers that we were talking about listed up on the Indiegogo. So I hope you guys come back with me later on. Give me an hour or two or something like that, and I'll come back and we'll rock this baby. 1,000. Woo! Thank you, guys. Let me get out of here. Oh, yeah. Aloha, mahalo, and shakabra.